All right, so on the worksheet, I just want to go over a couple questions, such as number 4, number 8, and number 11. Okay, we'll go through these 3 problems together. How about this? Can you go ahead, take a minute, and try these 3 problems first? Okay, I give you 1 minute. It's supposed to be pretty straightforward and easy. Okay, so it's all about you seeing things properly. All right, now, so let me tell you my standard. My standard is that if you look at something like this, your eyes, you look at 49, you see number 7. You look at 64, you see 8. So therefore, if you factor this, you will have, well, let me draw the parentheses first. It will be 7a plus 8b, 7a minus 8b. Okay. Now, let me tell you one more thing about your brain. Our brain loves the feeling of being successful. Okay. So that's why you practice. Because when you practice more, you check your answers like, oh yeah, it's right. So cool. And by the way, let me show you something in a moment where you can check your answers. Now, for this one, this is cube. All right. So the first thing that should hit your mind is, oh, this is cube. And you look at 1,000, you should be thinking about 10. So therefore, the first parentheses would be x minus 10. And then if you can retain the identity on the previous page, then you will have x squared. And then what sign? Plus 10x plus 100. Okay. So it's all about seeing the depth of the numbers. You see it's 49 over here. Well, it's contextual because we're doing square stuff. So you see 49, you're also thinking about 7. But this one, it's 1,000. It's a cubic, perfect cube. So we say we will think about the number 10. Now, what about this? You look at 27, but you are thinking about the number 3. So this, now if you need to break it down, be my guest, feel free. If you need to break it down to make it easier for yourself, sure. Do whatever it takes to make your life easy. Okay? Because I do not think anybody would make a mistake right here. But sometimes it might take a little bit of work to make sure that we don't mess up. Okay? And with a 3x, I'll be extra careful, especially when I'm trying to do the square of the first term. I would double check. Okay, I almost wrote the wrong thing. I almost wrote down 3x squared. And then I just caught myself and say, all right, go back. It's not 3x squared, it's 3x times 3x, which is 9x squared. Okay, so now as you do this worksheet, you got to give yourself a time limit. Okay. Now we have a bunch of factoring. It's a mix of factoring that you will see. You can see the later half of the worksheet. You have these old factoring. Okay. Even factoring by grouping. Okay. So you have to be ready for all kinds of factoring. You have to start wondering if you could factor at any time that you see this. Okay.